Hey cool people, Lord Grid speaking here and welcome to another Wizardry 8 episode. Last time we had run from Hingardi Highwayman and we are basically halfway done with the Road of Death. I hope in this episode we are going to get to Arnika, but before we do that we have to heal up and rest. I have absolutely no spell points left, except for I believe I can cast some lights. And let's get a move on. Those Hingardi Highwaymen will still be there, but I think next time I'm going to have a plan.
Behold a creature.
What are you seeing there? Ants. I don't want to fight those ants. They are not very strong, but they are not super weak either. And they are just very annoying to fight, at least for me. So now, slowly, carefully, I have to move from corner to corner. This is the first corner where enemies will come at you single file, and I'm going to put a note here saying it's single file corner. And there are some rogues, but they are not those rogues that I expect. Hingardi roustabouts, they are quite nasty too, but they're level 5, so they will be easier. We have to lure them in this corner. And some Hingardi cut purses. Yeah.
Follow me to victory. Yes. Gotcha.
Let's use a bit of magic. I think we can use a magic here. Quite safely.
Yes.
It shall be so.
Gotcha. Taken care of.
Already throwing those annoying daggers at us.
Yes.
Paralyze.
Yes. Yes.
And now since they're in melee range, we will stop using magic. Roustabouts are monk-like enemies. That means that they can attack twice a turn. But they don't backstab like those rogues do. They're also very fast, as you can see. I didn't win because I know they're very fast, and they will move before I actually get to attack. Oh, he just
Yes.
knocked her unconscious. That's not very good.
Yes.
And I don't think I have any smelling salts. Come on, stop punching her!
Taken care of.
My strongest character has to spend time healing.
Defeating the enemy is like milking a cow. It's all in the rhythm.
Already one of the cat parts is fleeing for his life. I'm fine by that. Another knockout.
Yes.
Damn, it became so dark because our light ended. It would be funny if light actually gave some kind of to-hit chance increase in darkness and I never noticed it. I'm not blessing anymore. Let's save those spell points.
With pleasure.
And that was that. Quite an easy fight, in my
I
opinion.
hear you.
Except for those two unlucky knockouts.
Yes? Arnika. I'm ready for you.
Let's push on. Also, I have to recast light. This also looks like a single file corner. It might these might be prove useful when I have to run from somewhere to somewhere. Amulet of Static. I'm giving this to my ranger, but who has the highest artifact skill? 11, 8, 8, 10, 12, 3. So basically she has highest artifact skill, so I'm giving it to ranger to use on tougher enemies. Basically what that amulet does is give a small resistance to mental, and it gives you some high level energy blast to shoot at enemies. Also looks like we quite successfully beat the Road of Death. So this episode is basically Arnika. Potion there. What is that potion? Probably cure poison. Or pick me up potion, one of the two. And we have made it to Arnika. In just 12 minutes.
Who goes there? Hey, I heard you were coming to Arnika. I'm Miles, a local businessman here. I wanted to be the first to welcome you. Of course, there's not a lot of competition for that. Most of the locals cleared out when the Dark Savant arrived. He and his troopers have terrorized this place, but hey, it's made my business easier, no one being home and all. Speaking of business, I've got a line on a little rescue for profit mission and could use some help. You look perfect for the job. You up for it?
Yeah, we're up for it.
Perfect. Like I said, these troopers have done a number on Arnika. I just saw them kidnap someone. Good-looking woman, too. Not that I wouldn't rescue an ugly woman if there were money in it. I'm not biased. Anyway, these troopers took her over by the crash site. From there, I lost track. I figure she must be somewhere nearby. I would have rescued her myself, but there's not enough of me to go around that many troopers. The crash site's straight north of here. When you're ready to go, we'll go together.
Sure.
Of course, you probably have some questions first.
Yeah. My first question is what kind of businessman you are.
I'm in the personal exploitation business. Import, export.
I never asked him this question. He's not a businessman, he's actually a thief. Import, export. What are you?
That's my name. Not too much to say about me. Well, there's rumors, but I suggest you ignore them.
Do you know something about Burrs?
I'm eager to get going.
Nope.
The
Monastery?
monastery's the headquarters of your religious types here. It's north and west of town, down the road a bit.
Any
I
rumors?
ignore them.
Well, sure, you told us to ignore rumors about you, so you ignore rumors anyway.
I'm good, thanks.
What do you know about
The
Higardi?
Higardi. You've got one right in front of you. One of the remaining ones, that is. Dark Savant scared off most of us. Practically legend around here. He stole the Destine Dominus right out of the monastery. Guy's a master.
He's admiring the thief. What do you know about Trinton?
I'm sure it's worth a little something to you.
5 gold, okay.
Trinton, huh? It's not too far from Arnika. Real problem is that those little buggers, Trini, they're called, take anything that's not nailed down. You go there. I suggest you keep a close eye on your stuff.
What you can tell me about the Trini?
I'm sure it's worth a little something to you.
Oh, this time he wants 20 gold.
The Trini? Ah, nice enough. Long as you don't mind them being small, furry, and kind of stupid. Funny you bring them up, though. Rumor has it that they're looking for a little help over Trinton Way. Seems they got some kind of infestation. Not really my line of work, but I thought I'd give you the heads up.
Sure.
Now that would be a prize catch. Of course you'll never find it. It was stolen a long, long time ago, and if I haven't found it, no one will.
Well, I'm ready to prove you wrong, my friend. What do you know about the city?
I'll be honest with you. Arnika's is a mess right now. Then again, you picked a heck of a time to visit. A year ago, beautiful city with wonderful people. Then the Dark Savant arrived and wrecked the place. Still, I can give you a few recommendations. If you want to know what's happening on a street-like level, there's Helly's, a great bar. You can get a room there, too. There's a couple of shops that are still open, and the bank, of course. Oh, and the temple, if you go in for that sort of thing.
What can you tell me about the Trang and Umpani?
I was trying to place them as either vegetable, animal, or mineral, and I just can't do it.
Okay, and Umpani?
I don't know a lot about them myself, other than they've moved into Mount Gygus.
But you can tell me about Mook.
I'm sure it's worth a little something too.
Oh, come on, you extortionist.
Now there's an interesting case for you. Outsiders just like you, except smarter and taller and, well, perhaps in a bit better shape. They've moved right into a building here in Arnika, vacancy rates being what they are. Not letting anyone in either. Believe me, I tried.
What do you know about Dark Savant?
You might say he's the worst thing that ever happened to Arnika. I mean, he comes out of nowhere, creates this giant tower in the middle of town, and then sends these troopers to ransack what's left, and that's not all. Here, we used to get all kinds of visitors, you know? Now he's shooting ships right out of the sky like it's a shooting gallery or something. Tell you what, Lord Braffett probably knows a lot more than me, and he's right in town here.
What can you tell me about Lord Braffett and his troopers?
Them things are dangerous. Now, bear in mind that I'm on a learning curve too. I don't know a lot about them. What I do know is that they're somehow attached to the Dark Savant, and that they keep coming out of that giant tower of his. The police here, the HLL, they kill 20 of them, another 20 come right out. It's like they're machines or something.
And that's a tip right there. They are machines. Lord Braffett?
He's sort of the Haggardi spiritual leader, you might say. In normal people terms, that just means he's lived long enough to know most everything that's worth knowing.
I like how he's, in normal people terms, he knows everything you need to know as a normal person. What can you tell me about Cosmic Circle?
I'm sure it's worth a little something to you.
25 gold?
Finder's fee, you understand. Ask Braffett about it. He's really your man for religious matters.
Oh, come on! The most useless thing he could tell us cost the most gold so far. Well, fine, let's recruit him.
Of course I'll join you. Like I said, I figure they're by the crash site somewhere. Let's go get her.
And
You
let's...
probably know all about Arnika, but let me fill you in on a couple of details. Take that tower, for instance. There's no way in, and that's my professional opinion. However, since that tower showed up, most of my fellow Haggardi hit the road, and they left plenty of stuff behind.
That's a lie. They didn't leave plenty of stuff behind. Also, let's put him in a side lane, so he doesn't impede our ability to hit people. Also, those throwing knives? Yeah, they're mine. Only one dagger. Well, here have a main gauche. So this is Arnika, also that NPC we picked up. He is a good early game NPC. Also he's somebody to pick locks and traps for you if you don't have anyone. And will prove to be quite useful. Also there's a sign here that leads Punzang. And there's a hidden stuff here. And we got lucky, we got resurrection powders from it. And 2 smelling salts. We can finally identify resurrection powders. And potion of cure poison. Alright. So let's rescue that girl he was talking about. Also there are some Himgardi bandits here.
Worthy opponents.
Gotcha.
he calls them worthy, they are just level 5 and we are level 6. Oh, sorry.
It shall be so.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't equip bullet stones on him.
Gotcha.
I think we can risk sleep on them.
With pleasure.
Also, we are going to get some help from the HLL, which is short for Higardi Lunar Legion. Or Legion. Pronunciations are hard, people. Yellow is Valkyrie, and Valkyrie attacks this dude.
So I screwed up. You wanna make something of it?
Let's walk. Let's wait for them to come into range, and let's use the sleep again. What? Why are they all leaving?
Yes, it shall be so.
With pleasure. Taken care of.
Okay, I just put my party to sleep. He somehow missed Furry, and she is asleep. She has -2 armor class. Our help is arriving. This is a very easy fight, not allowed to commentate. Might as well actually go continuous, but I don't feel like it right now.
Taken care of. With pleasure.
Let's bless again. I swear to God, there's always raiders in this location when you arrive at this point in town. And let's suzz around again. There's nothing better we can do except melee attack.
Yes, it shall be so.
With pleasure. Taken care of. Taken care of.
I'm not reblessing again. And the last Higani Raider. Should be quite easy. Unless the Higardi patrols don't kill it before we actually get to him. He has 11 hit points left. I think Higardi Patrol heal kills him. Yeah. That's like nothing. Now then. This statue here, statue of Punzang, it has a fountain that heals you by 1 hit point, but it heals you unlimited times, so if you just click fast enough, you can heal very quickly. So, what do we have here? Copper gloves. Fine. I'll take it.
Spotted an item.
Hidden poignard. That's going to Miles. Is there anything else here? Except... this is damaged black box. The battered remains of a flight recorder black box are damaged beyond repair. And it's what it reads. It's just an item I never pick up anymore because it's completely useless.
Big fight. I'll back you up, okay?
So let's switch to throwing weapons because this is, as Miles said, big fight. Can I bless? I can bless. Can't bless yet. I have that book of bless, but I can't bless yet.
Taken care of.
Who could that be? Yes, it shall be so.
Taken care of.
Now, these troopers, they don't have a lot of hit points. The issue with them is that they can paralyze you, and they hit very, very hard. Like 30 damage per hit. Although 26 or something like that is not unusual either. But for us, this is easy pickings. They also give quite a lot of experience. That all pack damage. And I don't want to throw anymore, it's just one trooper. And that's all. If you have party that has less hit points than mine does, then this can be quite a hard fight, because they can actually... You saw it, 25 per hit, that's quite a lot. They can actually kill your... But I think developers put this door here so they could only come in singles and twos. I stood in doors so they could come in twos. If I stood something like here, they could only come single file with me, but I was not afraid of them. So let's speak with the girl we just rescued.
Finally! Oh, thank God it's you. Whoever you are. I was expecting the Dark Savant. And no offense, but you look like a bunch of schoolgirls compared to him. His troopers locked me up in here, and I was expecting him any minute. And we've already had one run-in too many. Say, let's get out of here before he comes looking for me. Oh, and I haven't even introduced myself. My name's Vitalia, but you can call me Vi.
I thought there'd be something more in this for us. Let's take her where she wants to go. Sometimes you have to wait for the payoff, if you know what I mean.
Let's speak with her. Who are you?
Stick around, and you'll learn all you need to know about me. Miles? Miles. Who doesn't know Miles?
Do you know anything about
Well,
LTDs?
we do have a lot of stuff to do.
Well, I guess you don't know anything about Burrs, Monastery?
The monastery? It's the home of the Brotherhood of the Ascension. It's northwest of Arnika.
Heard any rumors?
If I hear anything, trust me, I'll tell you.
Okay, how are you?
I'm all right, thanks.
Can you tell us anything about your people?
Higadi? That's me.
Okay, nothing. Martin?
I remember hearing about him. He stole the Destiny Dominus from the monastery. It was way before my time. They chased him through Trenton, Martin's Bluff, that's how it got its name, and who knows where else. They never did find him or the Destiny Dominus.
So, since we have to go to Trenton, can you tell us
There's
anything?
2 things you need to know about Trenton. 1, they've got some of the best magic on this planet. And 2, cute as they might be, the Trini will take anything that's not nailed or tied down. Lately, I hear they've been having problems over there, though. More than their usual share.
Anything you can tell me about Arnika?
So much to say about it. I grew up here, you know. It wasn't like this then, of course. I mean, it was an actual town with actual people. What's happened here really makes me hate the Dark Savant. Him and that stupid tower.
What can you tell me about the aliens?
There isn't much that happens in the universe that the Trang don't have a hand in. Well, and the Umpani too. It seems the Trang and the Umpani are always at odds, even here on Dominus. They're one of the greatest trading cartels in the universe, and very powerful. Unless, of course, you ask the Trang, who will tell you that they're the most powerful. You know how that goes. I don't know any more than...
Sadly, you don't know anything. Dark Savant?
If you don't know who he is, you will soon enough. I met him when I was young, barely 20. He was visiting Dominus on some diplomatic mission, or so he said. He was nice, you know, interesting in a fatherly sort of way. He asked me if I wanted to take a ride, tour the galaxy in style, and I thought, what's the harm? It took me almost 7 years to get back home. The longest 7 years of my life. Before that wasn't pretty. I mean, look what it did to my eye. What was my eye. Now he's back on Dominus, and who knows what he wants.
Anything about Cosmic Circle?
You should ask about it at the temple.
Ascension
You should
Peak?
ask about it at the minions of the Dark Savant. Really, they're just machines, you know. But they're programmed to do his bidding. And you can be sure it's not good.
Destiny Dominus?
It's our most sacred object. Funzang himself gave it to the Hegadi, so you can imagine why everyone was so ticked off when Martin stole it. The monks believe it represents all the gods' knowledge. If we could understand it, if we could find it, well, I guess we'd almost be cosmic lords ourselves.
Anything you can tell me about Trini?
The friendliest and sneakiest things on Dominus. All around, though, the Trini are well liked. They live high up in the trees in Trenton, and are mostly known for their magic.
And lastly, tell us about Braffit.
Yes, Lord Braffit. I know him well. He's at the temple in Arnika. He was like a father to me when I was young.
Well, let's recruit you.
Let's go.
I think you bet. It's an honor.
Experience is the best teacher.
Oh, perfect. Ha! The goodness, those troopers really did a number on me. I was planning to visit some friends before they grabbed me. Maybe we could go together. I was hoping to see Helly at her bar, or Lord Braffit in the temple. I don't care which we go to first.
Oh, sure, let's go to them, let's see what they can tell us. Also, now we can level up our NPCs. I think I will go with Strength and Dexterity for Miles. Also, although he's human, you can see that he doesn't get the human stats. He doesn't have 45 intelligence or 45 piety. So NPCs are actually quite powerful. Daggers. Locks and traps. Actually, should not put any points on locks and traps because that's what my ninja does. And while Miles is very good early game NPC, we are going to lose also him quite early. That's why I'm saying he's a good early game NPC. There are many areas in the game where he will just not go. So I'm just putting points into combat for him. Nah, I'm not picking anything. Let's just save the points for him. The moment I can cast level 2 spells for him, I'm just doing that until I run out of spell points. For right now, he's stronger in melee. I guess I'm picking up stamina. Should I pick sleep with my monk? Huh. You know what? I think I will pick terror just for the one spell point I get. I don't think it's worth to pick Acid Splash for my Mook, because you will get book for it later, and I'm already attacking. I have already quite powerful ranged attack with my Mook. Identify item and divine trap. Ho 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 ho. Yeah, I think that's fine. Let's heal up and visit the people that Y wanted us to visit. First on our agenda is going to be Heli. Here's her ball. Heli's in and tap.
Heads up! Got a visitor! Wow, I don't believe my eyes. Bye, Domina! My goodness!
Heli, I could hardly wait to see you. It has been a long time.
Long? I should say so. You said you were leaving for a week. What's it been?
7 years, Heli. 7 long years.
What the hell happened, Vi? I mean, there's a lot of difference between 7 days and 7 years.
It's a long story. I've been from one end of the universe to the other. I got a bit more than I bargained for.
Did it have to do with, you know?
Him? The Dark Savant? Yeah, it did. I made some foolish choices when I was young, Heli. I never should have left Dominus with him in the first place, but I can't take it back.
He's here, Vi. Here on Dominus. At least that's the word I'm getting in here. Did you know that?
It's why we came back. Hell, I wasn't here 2 days before his troopers already had me. These guys came to my rescue. I can tell you all about it when things settle down. But first, let's get some drinks for me and my friends.
On the house, Vi.
This'll hit the spot. Thanks, Heli.
Sure thing. And you, Miles. I'm surprised Vi would be with the likes of you. But you're just who I wanted to see. Your tab's way overdue. Interesting how you seem to be scarce whenever that happens, hmm? There's drinkers, Miles, and then there's super drinkers. I've seen them all, but I've never seen nothing like this.
You owe me, Miles, and if you don't pay up, you and your friends will not be served in here again. And that includes everyone in here with you.
Wait, Heli, I can explain everything. It's not really me, it's just...
No, Miles, you're not sweet-talking your way out of this one. Now, you owe me money. You and your buddy's gonna pay up or not? It'll cost you.
I'll pay up.
Good thinking, Miles. Good thinking. Now.
Where are my manners? In all the excitement, I forgot. Allow me the pleasure of welcoming you to Heli's. We got the 3 R's all under one roof. Rumors, rooms, and rum. Try saying that when you're drunk. What can I get you folks?
You can get us some rooms.
Tell you what, I'll rent you a room for free if you get rid of those hoodlums upstairs. They haven't paid their bills in at least a month. You take them out and the room's yours.
Sure, we will do that for you.
I'll see you when you get back.
Goodbye.
Also, I stopped conversation because I think the speech volume is a bit too low.
Greetings. Greetings.
Let's speak with her a little bit further.
Say, I don't know if you folks have heard or not, but word has it that the Trang and the Umpani are both looking for some hired guns, or swords, or whatever it is you've got. Might want to investigate it further. I told you all I know.
Can you tell us anything about yourself?
Yeah, my name's Heli. Of course, I get called other names, but there's usually violence involved.
Tell us about our companions.
Yes, I know her well. I know him.
That's nothing useful.
I suppose I should get back.
Any other rumors you have?
Oh, I hear lots of stuff. This is a bar after all. And when people get drinking, why, they say all kinds of things. I haven't heard anything worth passing along right now, but you come back often and I'll have some rumor for you, I'm sure.
How are you?
Oh, I'm always good.
Tell us about your people.
Have a good look. Got one right in front of you.
Martin?
I know the name, but not the history. You might try Tremaine in the HLL.
Who's Tremaine?
I know him.
HLL?
Sure. Higardi Lunar Legion, security force.
That's not very helpful. Anything about Trenton?
Trenton's a great place. I get most of my drinks from there, in fact. If you go, make sure you stop by Fuzzfass's Potion Palace and tell him Helly says hello.
Oh sure, I will remember to do that. Have to remember to tell Fuzzfass that Helly says hello. Can you tell us anything about your city?
This is it. Well, what's left of it. Strange looking creatures, but alright if you can get past looking at them. Nothing a few drinks can't clear up anyhow. They've set up shop in the old Martin's Bluff.
Anything about Umpani?
Big fellas. Got a whole army here. I guess they followed the Dark Savant to Dominus the way they were talking. They've got a base over at Mount Gygus.
Anything about Mook?
Oh, I'm sure I'll be hearing something sooner or later.
Dark Savant?
I'll tell you the truth, I've never seen him. Just his troopers. But I've heard plenty. In fact, rather than talking to me, why don't you ask Lord Braffett yourself? That's who I talk to.
Anything you can tell us about Trini?
A little secret between you and me? A lot of my best drinks are brewed by Trinis. They really know how to work liquid magic.
Destiny Dominus?
Braffett would know more about it. I suggest you talk to him.
Where's Martin's Bluff?
Talk to Tremaine about that place. He's over in the HLL. It's changed some, though, since those Trang things moved in.
And Mount Gygus?
It's a good ways north of Arnika, you know, but worth the trip. Old Mountain's mostly full of caves, but I hear there's a group of Umpani there now. Not from Dominus, that's for sure.
And what can you tell us about Braffett?
Lord Braffett's in the temple. You don't actually think you'd find him here.
Well, that's all we will get out of her. Let's
I'll
leave.
see you when you get...
Wisdom go with you.
Also, that things that because we brought Y to Helly is also not because of experience, but also because when you bring Y to Helly, Helly is going to give you the best prices available. Also, what's my alchemy skill? 5 on ninja and 15 on my female milk. That's all I ever need in early game. 15 will just do nicely.
I do not like the look of it.
Yes? What is it?
Although Miles have higher skill than our ninja, I'm still using my ninja because I want skill increases with her. Ah, that's sad. And we get a halberd, the bastard sword, another light crossbow. Halberd might be useful for Y later, or maybe right now. But I prefer all pike over halberd. Also, do I have another bow? Yes, I do. I prefer to equip my... If people can be equipped with bows, I prefer to equip them with bows.
Let's get 'em, guys!
Because arrows and crossbow bolts are a lot lighter than, for example, throwing stones.
Yes.
Bullet stones, I mean. I am not risking Bless 2.
All right.
It shall be so.
Right.
Taken care of.
I'm on it.
Oh, I forgot to actually put my Valkyrie in her place.
I'm on it.
I'm putting Lord on my side because he can take a lot more damage than the other characters.
Take this.
Bless has expired. Let's cast him again.
Take this.
Tragedy.
And we got a level up. I guess I can try sleep.
Mind the trap. I hear you. Crab apples.
I think I should not trigger this trap. Okay, so is that a Rune of Madness or Dagger Scatter? Okay, it's a Rune of Madness. Sadly, we just became insane for a limited time. Let's see Braffet. It's the other person that I want to talk to. Oh, and there are some enemies there.
I hear
Let's
you.
quickly heal our ninja. And change our locations.
Very well.
Yes. I'm
Yes.
on it.
Well, I still remember it.
Worthy opponents.
Quite a lot of androids. Bless. Let's bless for 2 turns.
With pleasure. With pleasure.
Let's wait for them to come closer. This also should be a very easy, straightforward fight, but I don't want to fight it in the open, because if we get surrounded by these dudes, we just get obliterated.
Yes, it shall be so.
Taken care of. With pleasure.
Spirit not failing us. That's very nice. I really want to kill at least 1 per turn. We have 8 people, we surely should be able to kill 1 per turn. Let's just go. I think it's worth to bless again.
I'm on it. Taken care of.
And that is that. You see, it's very easy to fight once you fight just 1 or 2 at a time. And I think with this fight we have to end this episode. Thank you for watching and see you in the next episode. See ya!